Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies. Coming from the red corner, recently returned from our unbeaten 4-win tour in Japan, the British Tag Team Champions, Trew and Lacey. Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents from the blue corner on my left, you've just seen the older brother. Let's welcome brothers Trew and Bryant.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Aaron X. Welcome back to Rumble Wrestling TV on the Rumble Wrestling YouTube channel. It is time for tag team action here at the magnificent Woodville Theatre. They don't come much better than this. The Bryant Brothers, of course, already seen the eldest of the Bryant Brothers, Bryant successfully retained his Malaysia British Lightweight Championship. Can younger brothers, Xander and Leland, knock off the British Tag Team Champions, Mark Trew and Kieran Lacey? Non-title tag team matchup might tie ad with referee Anton Green. Welcome back, Sunshine. He is in charge of what is going to be, no doubt, an absolutely instant classic. Of course it is, with these two teams in the ascendancy. Oh wow. Leland Bryant was looking for a crossbody, and how about Kieran Lacey in the condition of a lifetime, looking jacked, looking good to go, looking battle ready, and of course Trew and Lacey certainly will be fresh off a tour of pro wrestling Noah in Japan. Well deserved, might I add. You may not necessarily like these two, but they earned their stripes in British professional wrestling as one of the best tag teams walking this earth. Leland Bryant in the ascendancy up to the top right. They go over the top, lands on his feet, and now Kieran Lacey catches the flush, kicks to the center, and just a clubbing forearm to the back. Kieran Lacey knows all too well the dangers of the Bryant Brothers posed with their speed, and now here comes Mark Trew, and he gets full blood with a humongous arm drag. The brakes on. Leland Bryant offers with the Irish whip, and now just taken up and over. A beautiful inverted head scissors, and now a deep arm drag applied once again from Leland Bryant to Mark Trew, and the action is frenetic. Of course it is, when you've got the high-flying Bryant Brothers and the British Tag Team Champions Trew and Lacey in the ring. That is just going to be the nature of tag team wrestling here at Rumble Wrestling. Mark Trew, absolute juggernaut that he is, has been isolated, courtesy of the Bryant Brothers, to isolate the left arm of Mark Trew, take out one of them very dangerous windmillers that Mark Trew has at his disposal. Gotta say, in all my years of professional wrestling, all my years working in this business, I am yet to see anyone but the explosive nature of a Mark Trew. And right now, Bryant is doing a magnificent job of isolating this extremely dangerous and extremely cerebral athlete. Bryant recognises that Mark Trew is quite dangerous. To the back, and now Bryant Brothers giving Trew and Lacey a little bit of their own medicine, isolating them in the corner and going back to that well once again. Leland Bryant, he comes over the stump, takes Trew and Lacey off the apron, and walks into a very, very stiff back elbow right to the chin. And speaking of stiff, a forearm shiver will certainly set you straight. Xander Bryant now, the legal man here against Mark Trew, counters on the Irish whip, ducks the clothesline, and blind tag made there by Leland Bryant. Beautiful. Oh, that is absolutely stunning combination pinfall offense by the Bryant brothers. The backslide into the pin courtesy of Leland Bryant. And now, look at this. Oh, man. Violent knife edge chop. Drop kick there from Leland Bryant takes down Mark Trew. And very rarely does Mark Trew find himself on the back foot and being isolated as much as he is right now in this tag team matchup. Much less since, of course, their tour of Japan. But that left arm is getting worn out. And meanwhile, Trew and Lacey busy in the other corner, and Mark Trew looking for his tag partner. He's nowhere to be seen, runs right into a scoop slam, and I tell you what, the Bryant brothers right now making a really good argument for a potential tag team championship matchup down the line. But the greatest argument you can make is by beating the champions in this non-title matchup. If you do that, then you certainly will lay claim to a #1 contention spot sometime down the line. Trew and Lacey finally has recovered his equilibrium. Meanwhile, Leland Bryant off the top, ducks the clothesline attempt by Mark Trew, looking for a head scissors. Oh boy, Mark Trew puts that brakes on, sidewalk slam position. Mark Trew sends him up onto his shoulders, power slam position, and a beautiful power slam combination effort from Trew and Lacey. Tell you what, Leland Bryant very, very close to being pinned there, and it is amazing just how quickly the winds will change in the tag team division, especially with Trew and Lacey are concerned. For the best part of 5 minutes, it looked like the Bryant brothers had Trew and Lacey's number, and just like that, one momentary hesitation, and Trew and Lacey are now fully in control and looking to dissect and dismantle the Bryant brothers here at the Woodville Theatre. Trew and Lacey sends Trew in the top rope, but now just taking a bite out of the fingers of Leland Bryant. Oh, meanwhile, in the background there, you might notice is Anton Green is giving Trew and Lacey a ticket off. Mark Trew getting his liquor paint in on Leland Bryant. Slam applied. Beautiful. 2 count only, says referee Anton Green. I tell you what, not only has the trajectory of this match changed, the attitude has changed as well. A violent headbutt to the midsection, and Leland Bryant getting worn out now, courtesy of our British Tag Team Champions. The legal man is Mark Trew. Other legal man, of course, Leland Bryant in the corner right now, looking extremely worse for wear. Who could blame him when he is at the mercy of Trew and Lacey? Mark Trew once again jaw-jacking, running his mouth, and meanwhile, Leland Bryant took that opportunity to escape from the corner, looking to make a tag. Desperately needs to make a tag. He's able to escape, rolls through, pinning combination, 2 count only. And now Mark Trew, look out, Mark Trew. Oh, wow. I think both men were looking for a tag there, but Trew and Lacey, vicious, flying, single-legged dropkick there from Trew. Oh, man. In the background earlier, Trew and Lacey, using his smarts, took Xander Bryant off of the apron, wiped him out. And the irony of that hat right there that just simply says mug. Something that Mark Trew and Lacey believe everyone else did. There you go. There's the hat in all its glory. Dare I say that hat, nearly as famous as Mark Trew. Mark Trew certainly made that beanie famous. Nature. I'll tell you what, if they hit this, the suplex powerbomb combination, things are going to be over. And meanwhile, Trew and Lacey, and oh my God, well, they got him up again, and now they're looking to finish this matchup. And looking into a green card himself in a bad way. And Leland Bryant is somehow able to escape. Trew and Lacey, but Mark Trew's got his hands on him, down into Dorian, and he's got some separation. Leland Bryant makes the tag. Yes, he does. He's fresh as a daisy. Xander Bryant is good to go here, and he's ducked through on the outside. Applied by Xander Bryant to Trew and Lacey. Xander Bryant is fired up. Looking, he's good to go. Super kick. after evading the clothesline, fireman's carry, and an aeroplane spinner. Oh boy, and a lovely. I thought he was going for the Bryant Buster. There was a variation of the slam there, held the ankle, and now, oh man, Mark Trew gets brought in, and Sandra Bryant is an absolute whirlwind of activity here in this tag team matchup. Sandra Bryant has recognised that it is time to ascend to the top rope to do what Bryants do best, that is fly from the sky. Ladies and gentlemen, lovely roll and rock forward, senton, takes out Trew and Lacey. Sandra Bryant tells Leland to get back up on the apron. Kaluga kick to boot, and Leland Bryant is tagged into this matchup. Kieran Lacey getting worn out, backbreaker applied, and now a vicious short arm clothesline, and oh boy, Kieran Lacey is in serious trouble. Leland Bryant is prepped and ready, no doubt, for his packed shooting star. Standing shooting star. Oh, Mark Trew used the leverage, used the momentum. Oh boy, and that is bad news for Mark Trew. While shoving Xander Bryant over to break up the pinfall, he seems to inadvertently damage Kieran Lacey's right knee. At least that seems to be the case. Kieran Lacey holding on to that right knee for dear life. Meanwhile, Mark Trew looking to take advantage is ejected by Xander Bryant. And oh boy, bad news. If you are the British Tag Team Champions, Kieran Lacey, being checked on by referee Anton Green, looks to be in serious trouble, can't even stand, and the Bryants have decided that now is the time to strike. There ain't no love lost in this tag team division, especially for Trew and Lacey, and the tag has been made. It looks like both men are going to come off the top. Now the Bryant is up top. Leland Bryant is perched on the opposite corner. Could be double splash time with the Bryant brothers. Big splash by Leland Bryant. Here comes, oh look out, Xander Bryant. Well, he was meant to go next, and Mark Trew is holding on to him. And meanwhile, that gave Kieran Lacey enough time to escape, and a flying headbutt to the midsection. A violent collision. Look out, pin forward. Oh man. Kieran Lacey still favouring that knee, but seems to have found a second win, and a pile driver. Good God Almighty. Xander Bryant must be pretty much out cold, and if he's not, he certainly will be in a moment, because Trew is on the top. And oh my God, a shooting star press from Mark Trew finishes this tag team affair. Valiant, a very game effort for the Bryant Brothers. Trew and Lacey have proven why they are the best in the business today, and they are still reigning champions, and they are still your British Tag Team Champions here at Rumble.